behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we begin, don't forget there's that bell and that subscribe button. Click them both, and anytime a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified. And leave a comment on the comment section if you'd like. We'd love to hear from you there. And we'd love to hear from you on Facebook as well, facebook.com/PalmMashTV. And you can follow us there, comment on the things you see, even send us an inbox. And we'd love to hear from you in email as well. It's palmmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist that's wanting to be on the show, just send us an email and we'll show you how to do that. But it's also good for fan mail. So if you're just simply a fan, send us a letter and we'll get back to you. And all this will be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. In just a second, we're going to have from Flint, Michigan, JKash, another awesome artist, and I think you're going to agree. And without further delay, here's the interview, which starts right now. Okay, here we are with the interview, and with us from Flint, Michigan, we have JKash with us today. Thanks for joining us, JKash.
Hello, how you doing today, sir?
Oh, doing pretty good. I'm with a label where he's been giving me interviews, so some of those interviews you've been seeing he's responsible for that, so thank you so much for that. So tell me how it got to be where you were serious about being an artist. I mean, everyone has their own story, but let's hear your story.
I mean, this started really young, you know what I'm saying? I took it really, really serious, you know what I'm saying, when my big homie died when I was like 14. But, you know, I had given up on my dreams because of real life circumstances, shit that was going on in the streets. But I decided to take it more serious again within the last like 2-3 years because of this label found a song that I did 7 years ago that never got released, and they liked it, so they took it under their wing. Their name was Lion City. That was the name of the label, and they took it under their wings. And you know what I'm saying, my name got a little buzz, and then my independent organization known as GMG got a little buzz too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, so you pretty much got started from there, taking serious with your music then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a great story, and I'm glad that you're doing what you're doing, and I hope you keep it up for many years to come.
Most definitely.
Well, tell everybody some of your influences that you grew up with that helped influence you in your musical style.
Real life, you know what I'm saying? It was just going through the obstacles that I seen, like, you know, and I always wanted to do music, you know, I've always liked rapping and stuff, and just, you know, the obstacles in my life just made me feel like I always had a story to tell, like I could just keep going, like I'm never gonna really run out with my life, you know what I'm saying? So what I go through, so it's really my life that keeps me going. And I want people to learn from what I've been through so they don't have to go through the same things, you know?
Right. Well, what are some specific artists that you grew up with that helped inspire you?
I have to say, my big homie, rest in peace, Riley Larkin, aka Blinky.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely him, you know what I'm saying? Big homie on the block that, you know what I'm saying, taught me, you know, freestyle is tight, but to make a mill, you right, all right? You know, rest in peace to him. Also, you know, David Cameron, my producer, got murdered. Definitely another inspirational person right there for sure. Took me in off the streets, had his own studio, Lavish West Production. Took me in, started recording me, doing the album for me for free. You know what I'm saying? Just because he believed in, you know what I'm saying, the work ethic and the image, you know, so like, and because of who I knew too. So, you know, just things like that, yeah.
Right. Well, what about some of the popular artists? I mean, like Ms. Murky or one of those? I mean,
Nah, I'm from the streets. I didn't look up to no artist that's in the industry.
Oh,
But I did listen to, like, you know, I had my favorite artists here and there, but I never consistently had a favorite artist.
okay. Well, tell everybody where we can find your music at. I mean, I'm sure it's in all streaming platforms. We'd love to hear about your social media sites as well that we can find you.
Oh yeah, you can find me under any social media platform. And as of the 7th of this month, you'll find me on every social media platform on America and internationally as well under JkashMurkum. That's capital J, lowercase K-A-S-H, capital K, capital M, lowercase U-R-K-U-M.
Oh. Okay, are you in all streaming sites like Amazon and Apple and so forth?
Everything. That's on Amazon, iTunes, Pandora, YouTube Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, get out to your favorite streaming site and your social media there. Look him up. I know he would love you for that. And in just a minute, we're going to watch your video, Who Can I Trust? I do believe is the title of it. Tell us a little story about that song.
Well, that's a song that I did about 10 years ago in the streets of Oxnard, California, where I'm born and raised. I'm actually working on a remix to that song, you know what I'm saying, as of now. But this is the one that I did 10 years ago that created a big time buzz, you know what I'm saying, talking about my life and what I've been through. Because I couldn't trust a lot of people at the time when I made the song. A lot of people, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure the remix will be even better than the original song once that comes out.
Most definitely.
So, I mean, we're going to watch that in just a second, as I said. But Jkash, thank you so much for being on the show today. If anytime you want to come back on the show, let us know, and we'll have you on to plug something new.
Most definitely, and I definitely plug you in with the GMG squad like I have been.
Yeah, GMG has been really good to me, like you, and of course Fluky and all of them. You know, they've really been there for me, and I can't thank you and Fluky enough. So I appreciate that.
Most definitely, was an honor to have us. JkashMurkum, aka the GMG King.
Okay, well, let's watch that video now. Who Can I Trust? And it starts right now.
Yo, I was chasing a dream, but then I tripped over reality, and it busted my head on the truth. And man, the truth that hurts, but what don't kill me make me stronger, right? Amen. It's fucked up, either my girl playing both sides, on my homie straight line, I don't know why. If a girl love you, then she wouldn't flirt with no guy. Who do you believe when you know that someone close lied? On top of that, mom's never held a stable home. She got no job, so she hustled till the break of dawn. Sword stuck, so I'm here trying to break the stone. But was my dad when I needed him to make me grown? But I pulled through, kept going without hesitation. I'm 19, so much stress on my medication. When times got hard, all I knew was to go outside and start gang banging, flag on the left side. But I still ain't a man if I can't provide. So I work for the community, I don't lie. A bitch nigga, yeah, that's the shit I don't like. Don't try to be someone you're not, just live your life. Thank God for my grandma, she introduced love, but never know how to show it, so I would switch up. Fucked up, my grandparents deserve the world. 3 sisters, but I only knew the baby girl. And my brother who gon' end up rich one night. Thug passion motivated to have one wife. No day for color and no care about your hood rights. Cause if you think I'm the one, you won't look twice. Just saying, cannot trust. These streets is cold. So I don't give a fuck. My heart made of stone. Never learned to love. Never forget my soul. But I know I must. I got to. At least try to cope. I have to cope. It's hard carrying on with all this weight on your shoulders. It's real crazy when you got a mom who's bipolar. Sometimes it's good to vent when your heart's colder. Take a walk in my shoes, but you return the Jody. If you from where I'm from, then you know it's good. It's either cracking or it's popping in the wrong hood. Been shot at when I just trying to ball up. In the hood, there's no Superman, they call us. I'm a sinner who is probably gonna sin again. I've seen people go to jail when they innocent. Big homie, by the way I spoke to your wife. She really miss you, dog, she miss having you by her side. Sometimes I feel pain for no reason at all, but I smile through the bullshit and stand tall. It takes a real man to own up and take fault. You don't realize what you got till it's straight gone. Then you cannot trust. These streets is cold. So I don't give a fuck. My heart made of stone. Never learned to love. Never forget my soul. But I know I must. I got to. At least try to cope. I have to cope. Who cannot trust? These streets is cold. So I don't give a fuck. My heart made of by myself, thinking like, who the fuck can I trust in this world? I've had some of the closest people turn against